How are you guys doing today, this evening, this morning? Whenever you are watching me, you're gonna get your confirmations through me. To my TikTok audience, this is just, no, it's not a continuation. This is a brand new video. It's a brand new live. This is a brand new energy. But if you're on my YouTube later, this is definitely a brand new video. Brand new. So y'all, we are going to be channeling for this upcoming 2026. The reason why is because Spirit told me to, and I said, I guess we're getting back into it. So y'all, let's dive straight into 2026, what to expect, what to come, what's to come for you. I also want to mention that you won't know of this energy until it's 2026 and it's happening to you. So some of this energy you could already be embodying, and if you are already embodying it, it's because this is the energy that's going to take you through this upcoming year. This could be things that you need to get rid of. This could be things that you need to add in addition to your life. This is what to look forward to. This is what to plan for. This is what's possible in 2026. I want to say it just like that, okay? Now, let's get into 2026. Let's see what you can know. All right? I don't know why I'm seeing, I was going to say something about a piano, some of you guys, and take what you need, leave what you don't, okay? Take what you need, leave what you don't. Some of you guys could be learning a new instrument, because I felt like a piano. Some of you guys could already know how to play piano, but maybe you could be getting into that or getting back into that. I don't know why I'm hearing, you give me butterflies. A lot of transformations. Butterflies gives me transformation energy. A lot of flowing in 2026. The reason why is because I felt guided to just get, ooh, not the Four of Wands being at the bottom of the deck. Marriage, celebrations, promotions, a lot of growth opportunities, a lot of new doors opening. Okay. That it's interesting that with that previous reading that I had just did, I was getting a vegetarian energy or getting into your vegetables, eating more greens. Some of you guys could be going vegan this year, okay? But something 2026 overall is, it's giving like a flow. 2026, you're being called to flow. And for some reason, I want to tell y'all, and I ain't told y'all this in a minute, but you might need a notepad for this one. There's very selective readings where I'm like, okay, we could just chill. We could just vibe. But this one, and when I posted on my YouTube, you could definitely, like, y'all could be chilling now and then take notes later. But if y'all are not on my YouTube audience, which you should be, take notes, take what you need, leave what you don't. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Take what you need, leave what you don't. You said making my greens on Thursday, heard. But you want to know, 2026 feels like a constant green energy. Like a constant, like you really are on your health tip. 2026, okay? Now let's keep going. 2026, anything is possible. If you could put that rule of thumb in your mind, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Channel for 2026. What can you show us? I see collaborations coming out. You can meet someone, and this is not for everybody, but if you feel this within your energy, write it down. You can meet someone that you're either going to marry or that you will marry this year, okay? For a lot of you, though, I see a collaboration when it comes to a business. Some of you guys could just be working in on just meeting people for business settings. Yeah. I'm seeing something about marketing. Now, you could be in the marketing field or something about a business expanding in marketing. You could be helping people market their stuff. I see that as well. Now again, in 2026, take what you need, leave what you don't, because this is not for everybody, but it may be for you. If it's for you, it's for you. Let's go on. Yeah. 2026 does require a lot of patience from you, though. To my doctors that are out there, my nurses, you could be dealing with your patients. Get to know your patients. There could be some collaborations, or you can meet somebody through a patient. Something about a dream could get accomplished through a patient. Okay. Now I'm also getting a double entendre. 2026 can really bring you, like if you are patient, you can be rewarded for your patience. I'm also getting that some of the things that you maybe have as goals, they require patience. Yeah. I'm getting like, if you plan it correctly, like instead of just thinking, okay, I got to get this money by tomorrow. If you could say, I'm going to get this money a week from now, or I'm going to get this money in March, or I'm going to get this money whenever you're planning on getting money. Like, and it's not even just about money. I feel like if you plan out your, like, or spread out when something needs to get done, you're more likely to get it done. If it's saving for something, if it's, what is it? Give me another example. I'm getting a lot of saving energy. Some of you guys could just be saving for 2026. I'm gonna pull some more. Let's see. Let's keep going. Channel for 2026. Thank you. Yep, there goes our love energy. Some of you guys in 2026, either you're reconciling with someone or you're meeting someone. For a mass majority of you guys, I do see a reconciliation though. And it's funny because Spirit's like, Charlie, you can't. I think that one depends on what you choose, what move you choose to do, okay? Some of you guys, this comes with a move. Now, this move could literally be a relocation, like a physical relocation in 2026. But for some of you guys, it could just be that you're finally moving with the intention of, I'm going to be serious within love. Okay. Now, I don't think that this is coming from a desperate place. I don't think that this is coming from a place of need. This just kind of feels like, it's kind of on your bingo card for this year. Straight like that. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles came out in reverse, which is giving me 2026, guys, you're not going to have to worry about money. And this is where I say, no offense to the world problems, okay? No offense to those that are battling with struggle. No offense to those that are going through hard times. I'm just going to be honest with you. 2026, you aren't going through hard times. I see it here. I don't care what 2025 put you through. 2026, I don't see financial troubles on your horizon. Now, this is not to say don't be sympathetic to those that are battling with it, but yeah, this is not to say don't be sympathetic, but I don't, but I mean, I can't make y'all feel sad if y'all not gonna be broke this 2026. Maybe y'all be mindful of the people that are broke around you. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like, I feel like it's very far few people. Yeah. Like if you want to take a trip, because you can afford to take a trip, but somebody is struggling in their own household, in their crib, like, I don't feel like you should, and I'm not saying go be braggadocious and stuff, but 2026, like, I just feel like you shouldn't hold back, like, things of excitement because somebody else is going through a lack season. Because Spirit wants me to say, like, you don't know what it was that put those people in their lack season. 2026 for you, if you're watching me right now, is not your lack season. A lot of you guys have already transmuted and have exited out of that season because you done already did the season for way too long, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I got Hierophant energy, and then I also have Queen of Swords. 2026 is you being honest. Yep. Now, I'm going to be honest. This season, 2026 might be a season where you kind of look and it's like, should I really be saying this? Like, should I really be? Like, you might have to really, like, really check in with God. Like, God, is you sure? And I just feel like this next season, God's just going to be like, proceed. And I wish I had words for what that means. Like, it just feels as though, like, some of the nuggets that you have gained throughout life wisdoms, life experiences, 2026 is really going to allow you to bring those to the forefront and really help others around you based off of the things that you have been through. You finally waking up from your little nap? Yes. Everybody say hi, Georgia. Say hi, Georgia. But also, I see 2026 being like a real season for you. As long as you guys don't result into not trying to hurt people's feelings, that people pleasing energy and shit, like, I feel like y'all be good. Yep, because Temperance is right underneath here. As long as you guys look out in 2026 as, like, not trying to, like, step on toes. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Spirit's like, fuck they toes. That is a really funny energy, y'all. Like, real bad. But something about, like, I don't think that 2026 is a season where you are sparing anybody. But I don't think that, and I'm gonna be honest, energetically, I don't feel like you guys are speaking from an ill place. I don't think you're speaking from arrogance. I don't think you're speaking from ego. I don't think you're teaching from these places either. 2026 to me feels as though you've mastered your life experiences. You've mastered your trauma. You've placed it where you need it to. So the biggest thing is that in this moment, it's giving me the energy of, now you're the teacher this year. Let me put some more cards, because I want to go to my What's the Tea deck, because this was calling me in the last reading, and I was like, oh snap, what's that's come out? Because I want to get some further clarity. Channel for collective, channel for 2026. Yeah, I like that. Happiness Hater came out in reverse, which means a lot of the collaborations that you do for this upcoming 26 or a year 26. And you want to know something? Some of y'all could be 26 years old. Not everybody, but I'm getting a lot of the collaborations, like you're going to be collaborating with happy people. I'm hearing happier people. And I feel like that makes your experience a lot better. Yeah. Geminis, welcome to the board. maybe some of the collaborations that you do are not revealed quite yet. They could be like in the shadows, but for some reason I don't feel like they're going to be shadowed for too much longer. Okay, I like that. What else can they expect for 2026? Thank you. You being silent in 2026 will bring a lot of information to you. Doing some meditations, doing more meditations, being more silent than saying stuff will bring you more inside scoops. To my spiritual baddies, y'all might have to look forward to a little bit more astral projecting, even if you ain't trying to astral project. But something about seeking inner guidance is on the board. But I'm going to be honest, a lot of this feels like a lot of insights coming to you. Now, this could be coming from your Akashic records, but a lot of this kind of feels like, because I don't want to add no chaos on the board. If there's anything in your energy that's not aligned, I feel like Spirit will be bringing it to you personally. And I want to give you guys examples, although I really wish I didn't have these examples. I need some better examples, but there's 2 examples I have in my mind. If you date someone, and if you're wondering if they are being genuine with you, if you're wondering if they are, or if they just playing with you. If they're playing with you, in 2026, it will be made known. Whether if it's someone calling your phone, whether if it's you dreaming about it, whether if it's you just like getting that key intuition. Something about 2026, like information is going to just be coming to you like that. And I hate to use an example like that because it's just like, I don't want to speak nothing ill over y'all. But I want to keep it a being with y'all. Like, I got to be honest. The other insight is kind of giving me the same thing with friendships. If people are not pure within their friendships, you're going to be the first to know. Or somebody's going to hit your phone on some reckless stuff. And then, you know, you got to let them go. Okay? Either way, you're going to know before anybody. Or it'll come to you when it's supposed to. And I don't think you go looking for it. I don't think that you go investigate it. I just feel like things are coming to you. Now, if it's not in the sense of it being messy, I just feel like this could just be spiritual, divine messages, divine listening to where Spirit is guiding you forward. Okay? Let's keep going. What to look forward to in 2026. Now, notice. All right? Now, you notice. I said, you notice I said, now there's not going to be no hater that you are collaborating with. But I ain't say that they wasn't going to exist, okay? I have spiritual hater on the board. And then I have travel that's here, okay? So 2026, you could be traveling. I feel the need to say don't turn down a travel trip if a travel presents itself. Even if it's a day trip, I feel the need to sit over here and say take it. But I do feel as though some of the trips that you could be taking, it could be for your spirituality. It could be to cleanse you up, like lighten you up, to uplift your magic and uplift your power. I do see that. Okay. 2026, I don't feel like you have to broadcast what it is that you're doing as much unless you want to, unless you feel called to. And I'm also hearing don't be afraid. If you feel like you want to, like if you feel like you want to show it off, then show it off. Yeah. There could be a relationship that does bring travel to you a little bit more frequently, more easily. This could be within a friendship, or this could just be within a love connection, because I am smelling some cologne right now. Or if you're wearing cologne right now, you smell good. Or if you got that man scent on you, you smell good. Hi, Andre. Hi, Brian. And there was somebody else I was going to say hi to. Hi, T. Sorry, I'm not in the comments because 2026, they got me locked in right now. Some of you guys could be really locked into 2026. Like, this is your focus era. And I keep hearing, I'm in my go yard. You go, girl. Something like that. Doja Cat's line in that Go Girl and song, Summer Walker song, that could be very telling for a lot of you. Like, just some of the energy that you are having or embodying. I don't know why I'm also getting like your hair growing season. Okay, let's go. Yep. I guess you're not broke because you're working. Yeah. Sorry. Same shit, different day did come out here. How do you get money? You just gotta work. I want to put one more card on that, because 2026, what is it? You guys could be finding like a repetitive pattern, or not even a repetitive pattern. I want to say a routine. Yeah, I want to say a routine. 2026 could be all about you being a routine. Yeah. Drama Started and Rejected came out, which, I'm gonna be honest, like, I feel like anything that's causing drama in your life in 2026 is like rejected. People, situations, places of work, like all of that. It's just rejected. 2026, like, I feel like you're about your bag, you're about your coin, but I just feel as though like your routine, it almost feels like your routine don't even allow for drama to be in it. That's a really good thing to look forward to 2026. Like, that could be why like 2025, like the ending, like you have been feeling like a lot of different energies. Maybe you've been feeling like a lot of things have been falling away from you. A lot of solitude. You getting clear on you getting clear on your vision has been very prevalent, because like 2026 feels like we really are having you in this go girl energy, this go guy energy. Like, it's just like something is, and I'm hearing something about taking probiotics could be symbolic. So yeah, it's giving me just really healthy. Yeah. Whatever it is that you guys are achieving or you're working towards, like, I feel like you're working towards your goals. You're achieving your goals in 2026. Yep. And I'm hearing, and then there's nothing stopping you. So yeah, I just feel like there's nothing in this moment, like people, places, things, nothing is stopping you. If anything is getting in the way of that, like, I just feel like it's rejected. Like, you're like cutting it out immediately. You're blocking it out. You blowing up my phone? Blocked. You causing chaos? Rejected. Like, yeah, very swiftly. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. I have uninterested out here on the board for 2026. You could be really walking away from things that you don't like. This 2026, I feel like you guys could be just trying a lot of new things. Shit, trying new people if it's dating, but I'm just getting like you're trying new stuff, and if it doesn't fit, then you're not making it fit, you're walking away. If it's a person and it's like you're getting out of your comfort zone, maybe you're dating younger, maybe you're dating older, you know, and if you don't like it, you're walking away from it. 2026 kind of feels like an experimental year for you. Like, I definitely see that you guys have your routine. I definitely see that you guys have like your goals and stuff. But I do feel like there will be time where spirit is asking you in 2026, like, make sure you're making time for new things to kind of show up and appear. And just so you can try it. And once you try it, if you identify, that's not really for me, that's cool. But something about 2026, spirit wants you to at least try it. Try it at least once, okay? Straight like that. Oh, yeah, I think I gotta go use the restroom. I didn't think that through. This is what happens. This is what happens. Hi, Grace. Hi, Liv. Hi, y'all. This is what happens when you pregnant. Now, nah, I don't want to project on y'all because pregnancy ain't for everybody. Yeah, if it comes out in the cards, then I'll present it itself. But yeah, threatening is in reverse. Being bothered is in reverse. So I do feel as though like this 2026, like, you're safe. I don't feel like you have to have your guard up. I don't feel like you have to watch your back. Like, I don't, like, 2026 to me feels like solidified. I don't feel like there's nobody out to get you. Yeah. I don't think there's anybody that's intimidating to you. So this energy for 2026, it just feels like you're finally in your element. You finally have accepted your element. You have finally, like, 2026, all spirit needs you to do is take your throne. Be honest, be real with people if they come to you, if you're helping people. But I just don't feel like you're threatened. I don't feel like you're, like, 2026, your future isn't threatened. Your path isn't threatened. Like, 2026 is like a year where it's just like you're good. No matter if people are hating or not. Like, I just don't feel like you got to be scared. No matter if people are hating or not. Like, I just don't feel like you got to be scared. Not them doing a 20%. But whenever my phone be over here doing like the little battery thing, like, I'll be like, well, that's my little confirmation. 20%. Okay. Yeah. One more. Yeah. Reflecting is out here as well. So some of you guys could be doing a lot of reflection work in 2026. You want to know something though? Because there's a lot of us in here tonight, I think reflection will look different for everybody. Because at first I was going to specify on what the reflection would be about, but because we're all at different places in life, some of you guys could be reflecting on like new adventures, new things that you are participating in, but a lot of you guys could be like reflecting on previous things. Not in a way that's keeping you in the past, but like something like about like healing. I see a lot of full circle moments. There's something else. Something about making it last. Maybe some of you guys could be coming into this energy of like you're not in a rush. If you're starting over, if you're beginning something new, like maybe you're finally letting go of, you're not in last place, like you're not behind, and whatever adventure you want to start, like you're actually like on your timeline. It makes me think of like some of you guys could truly be letting go of like thinking you're late to something, late to start a family, late to get married, late to go back to school. Like something makes me feel like you are reflecting and you're ridding yourself of that energy, or you're coming to terms with, I'm not late, I'm actually on time. Yeah. Okay. Now let's pull some more cards for 2026. Let's see what else comes out. switch decks. Taking some friendship trips, very, very symbolic. Because I just thought about like a friendship trip I took to San Diego. So, yeah. Let's go. Show me 2026. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna. It came out, so I'm gonna take it. Some of you guys, oh man. And the reason why I'm like, I'm not hesitant to say this, but like, because a lot of y'all be like, Charlie, don't give me no fairy tale shit. And I'm not gonna give you no fairy tale shit. True love came out. That's the very first card. And it came out over my 3 of Pentacles. So, y'all know when I was saying like married here, or you're meeting somebody that you're gonna be married, and you wanna know what? Maybe I need to take marriage out of it, because not everybody's goal is marriage. But maybe somebody you're gonna be like life partners with. Like truly, like whatever it is love looks like for you. I'll say it like that. You will be meeting that person this year. You will be solidifying it this year. Okay. Yeah. Style came out in reverse, which makes me think of 2026 might not be a year where you are too invested into like name brands, designers and stuff like that. Like maybe like you're not, how do you want me to say that? Like, instead of you going and getting some Louis Vuitton shit, like you going to Zara. Like Zara's a decent brand too. But for some reason, I just feel like some of you guys are investing your money in different places now. I don't know why I'm getting like 401ks, retirements, Roth IRAs. Like I'm getting like a lot of financial things. So maybe it's just like you just not spending stupid money on designer things. Or you want to know something? I don't think it's just about designer. Materialistic items. Now for some of you guys, not everybody, maybe like 1 or 2 of you guys could be developing like a minimalist lifestyle in 2026. Not for everybody, but if you need it, take it. Remember, y'all better be taking notes on what's for you versus what's not for you. Okay. But for a lot of you guys, like maybe you could just be, somebody could be going through a major weight loss journey. So maybe you're not buying clothes for 2026 because you're about to lose like a mass amount of weight. And it's like, even if you buy all these clothes, like you're gonna have to get rid of them like come a year from now, or come like 6 months from now, you know, whatever goal you set for yourself. Okay. Taurus energy, welcome to the board. Now one of your true loves could be a Taurus. Some of you guys could be making amends with your father. That's not for everybody, but for whoever that's for. You could be working on the relationship with your father. That could also be your child's father. Okay. What else? A lot of you guys could just be artistic. You could be working on your artistic expression in this 2026. And something about your structure. Let's keep going. This 2026, like, I feel like if it is about love, like, you're gonna attract somebody that doesn't feel like you're doing too much. And then I'm also like, I feel like it is somebody that you can trust. Like someone that's not insecure. I think that's very, very good. Yeah, I think that's very, very good. Okay. What do you want me to say? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going for 2026. Let's see what else comes out. Jennifer, 2026. Yeah. Anxious attachment came out, and then they're playing with you in reverse. For some of you guys, if you have been like in a patient season, or if you've been in a solitude season, for 2026, I feel like you working on that anxious attachment could be very or being very intentional to rid that of 2026, or in 2026 will be very prevalent for you. If you can get to work on it now, great. Yeah. Spirit could be sparking a connection with you and another person to really test, have you really, and it's not even just about it being the test, but like to really like just trigger it. But I feel the need to sit over here and say, so you can, and there's two things I'm getting. The first thing is I'm getting like, if you guys have been in a serious union, and I don't even want to say that. If any of you guys are battling with the anxious attachment wound, Spirit in 2026 could have you in solitude just to make sure that it is being erased from you, or it's being healed. The second part I'm getting is that some of you guys, like if you have been in a singlehood, if you guys have been single for some time, maybe dating a little bit, but nothing too serious, Spirit could be about to present someone for you or to you in 2026. And it's giving me like, if your anxious attachment gets triggered, they want me to let you know that like somebody is serious about you, like somebody wants to be committed to you, to ease that. But something about in 2026, if it gets triggered, if at any point your anxious attachment gets triggered, you need to heal that this upcoming year. Okay, straight like that. I'll just add some. All right, let's go. Yeah, control is in reverse, which makes me think of like, it's really a flow year. 2026 is not about you having to dictate where you're at. I feel like you're flowing into where you are. Also, tell me how you feel is in reverse, which makes me think of in this moment, or in 2020, I feel like from now through 2026, like I don't think that this is a season where you're just moving based off of your emotions. Like I feel like a lot of this is about you. Like 2026 could be a year for you to really move logically. Like, and I'm not saying don't be in tune with your heart chakra. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying switch up who you are. No. But I see you guys dialing back on your sensitivity and being more in control, like leading more so from an intellectual place. Okay? I do see you saying yes a lot this year. Yes to opportunities. Yes to dates. Yeah. Yes to like how things, like I see you guys like being more receptive, and I feel like the more that you are receptive to where Spirit needs you to be, no matter what location it is, no matter like, you know, even if it requires you to think on your feet, like I feel like you guys are aligning this year. Okay, 2026 guys, trust where you're being guided. Okay, I want to give you guys a simple example. Today I was supposed to go to a restaurant with one of my girlies, and like we had it already set, but like when it came down to it, we changed locations last minute. And instead of me sitting over here being like, let's keep the location, let's like trying to control the situation, I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. Something about like, if you don't try to control the location, or if you don't try to control like where Spirit is guiding you, you'll get more out of the experience. Okay, now I'm using an example, but I feel like that goes for travel plans, dating people. If you're dating people in 2026, which I see, maybe you guys, like if you have a dinner plan and it gets canceled, like trust that it might just be not like rejection is your protection. But like if it's like You know, we couldn't really do that helicopter date because I have a go-kart date planned for us. I don't fucking know. Like, something about trust. Like, don't get in your feelings or don't be upset at something not working out because something else is going to work out. Okay? Okay. Being open. Being open in this time in 2026 will be your best friend. Okay? Yeah, back in my day loop is in reverse, which means I feel like the people around you are not going to be trying to speak about like what happened in their past. I'm also getting like, even you in 2026, like I feel like you're being encouraged like to not mention your past. It's not, because I feel like it's not about your past no more, you know? This is not to sit over here and say, act like your past traumas didn't exist, but it is just it's giving me like this upcoming year you're going to be creating like a lot of new stories, a lot of new memories, so you're not going to have too much time to be talking about what happened in the past. Okay? Yeah. Now I will be honest, because it takes some time to make that $100 trillion, you're not going to have the 100 trillion yet. But the good thing is that I don't think you need the 100 trillion right now this year. I don't think you need the million. Like, something about, but I don't think you're going to have a scarcity mindset this year. Like, I feel like this year, like, you'll have exactly what you need when you need it. If you guys are investing into something, like investing into a business, if you're investing into you, whatever it is that you decide in 2026 to do, I don't think that you're going to like, you're not going to need a lot, or you're not going to need an unrealistic amount. So like, if you guys have set a goal for yourself to have, like, to be a billionaire or a millionaire, you know, and $1 million is not a lot of money to me, but I'm just using it as an example. Like, something about, you don't need the $1 million this year. Not 2026, at least. Now, 2027, we'll talk. 2028, for sure, we'll talk. But, you don't need the 100 million this year. I don't know why I gotta say that. Alright. Yeah, check in with me. It's simple. And I like what you do to me and for me. Now, checking in with me makes me think of you guys. 2026, you could be doing like a lot of checking in with yourself, making sure you're okay, or you're being encouraged to not forget yourself in 2026. Make sure you are checking in on yourself. Make sure that you are making yourself like your prized possession. Now, I like what you do to me and for me too. Could definitely feel like it's a connection, especially when I combine the cards. That kind of goes with dating energy, true love energy. It's giving me like relationship vibes, I'm gonna be honest. This next 2026, like, maybe you have somebody and you want to know something. I didn't even think the anxious attachment might not even be you, it could be them. Interesting. Well, here's what I will say. Here's what I'll say. Take what you need, leave what you don't. But somebody could need your validation. Yeah. Like, they could need you, like, or need like signs of affection from you. I don't know if this person is very vocal. I don't know if they even tell you what they need, but maybe they do. Because just check in with me is simple. It's very, like, yeah. But, yeah. 2026, I just feel like you're going to just communicate. If I give you any words of advice, if you are getting in a relationship, communicate with that person. Make that person feel seen. I need to do some stretches, y'all. I've been sitting for too long. Yeah, just check in with that person. Straight like that. I'm not going to overthink this. We're not going to overthink this, okay? You said you're working on your writing. Damn, it is kind of late now. 10:30. I'm Let me hurry up and get out of here. What else can the collective look forward to in 2026? I mean, I'm not really in a rush, so. And I guess y'all don't really got a bedtime tonight. So yeah, let's go. You don't want to come out? They being specific. Okay. Some of your interest, because you know how I told you guys, like, this upcoming season, like, you guys could be trying, like, a whole bunch of new stuff. And if you don't like it, get rid of it. I want to say if you do like it, stick with it. Because for some reason, I do feel the need to sit over here and say that some of the things that you're interested in can bring you a lot of different messages. It could bring you a lot of different teaching moments, a lot of new mentors, a lot of new. Oh, that feels so much better. This is what pregnancy looks like. Listen, you reposition your body and you are just in a whole new, like, you just feel better. Like, oh, that feels so much better. Especially when you get to, like, fucking the end of your journey, y'all. Yes. Okay. Miracle also is out here, which makes me think of 2026 for you guys. Like, some of you guys will be coming into, like, a lot of miracles. Or maybe things happen and you're just like, I believe in miracles. Where are you from? You sexy. Akira. But I do feel like a lot of things, like maybe a lot of things could be happening and it's like a miracle. Like, and maybe things could be happening rapidly, but I feel like Spirit doesn't want me to put a time thing on it, or like, yeah, I don't feel like Spirit wants me to put a time, so I won't. 2026, you could be changing up your hairstyle. And because Kiara, you up in here, and we gonna put this out in the universe for whoever this for, finger waves. Because we already figured out it ain't for us. But whoever it's time to get finger waves for, get some finger waves. Because I was popping up in energy a few months back. But I see a new hairstyle. Already set weight loss journey. Toning your body could be symbolic for 2026. Finding regimens for yourself. Toners for yourself. I just see a lot of like reconstructions of your body. Okay. Yeah. More money came out in reverse. Yeah. So to me, 2026, I really don't feel like you need a lot of money. It's so weird. I know that sounds so weird, but like, I just don't think you need your 100 million this year. 2026, I just don't think you need it. Yeah. Now, husband energy came out in reverse. Work on that. Not everybody is your husband. Work on that. Not everybody is your husband. What part did I leave off on, y'all? What part did I leave off on? I hit my 10%. Husband in reverse. Hi, Jenny. Thank you. Husband energy came out in reverse. And I think they stopped me at that point because they probably was like, Charlie, you gonna say some bullshit. Okay, husband energy being in reverse makes me think that in 2026, Spirit doesn't want y'all forcing husband energy out of individuals that are not husband material. Straight like that. Now, notice at the beginning of the reading, if you guys didn't catch that, I said that you could be meeting a partnership that is a true love, like is like a soulmate. But I'm getting true love energy more so than soulmate energy. I don't know why, but maybe it's not for you to get married this 2026, but it's for you to know that like that's who you're going to partner with. That's who you're going to be doing kids with. Okay? It might not just be a husband energy quite yet. Okay? But to those that are dating, I do want to say in 2026, because some of you guys will be dating, a lot of you guys will be entering into partnerships. Don't force that husband role on that person, because they might not be equipped. 10 toes down, they might not be equipped to be a husband right now. Okay? At least in 2026. At least in 2026. Some of y'all gotta vet them a little bit. And then baby, our work a lot is out here. So yeah, especially if somebody's working a lot, like, I just feel like this is not the season for that. Okay. Channel for 2026. Hold on. Because I don't like how you just threw this stuff out. Thank you. So I Can't Play with Dead Memories, I Have to Let You Go is in reverse, which makes me think of a lot of you for 2026 with the reflecting card out here. Will be, I don't know what I'm hearing, you're gonna be in trouble if you don't do this. Make sure you guys are reflecting on the memories in order to purify yourself. I see a lot of you being accountable in 2026, like holding yourself accountable to the T, or at least Spirit is instructing you to be. I don't think that anything that Spirit is bringing up to you, be mindful of the things that trigger you. I don't think anything that Spirit is bringing to you is meant for it to just sit with you and just like fester, like, or recreate or remanifest itself. I don't think it's that. I think this energy is just like, we're only bringing it back up within you if it's within 2026, just so we can remove it from you, we can heal it from you, so if it pops up, like, you're not reacting to it. It's what this feels like. That could be certain memories, and I don't want to just say traumas, because I feel like trauma is a little dramatic, but I do feel like memories is a better term. Yeah. One more. Thank you. Yeah. If that's from a certain person, 2026, like if you guys are having memories about a certain person, there's a reason. Yeah. Single came out here, so yeah, some of you guys will be single. Some of you guys enter into partner, or you will meet somebody that is a true love. And it's funny because when I say entered into partnerships, I feel like for some of you that's not on your schedule. That's not on your bingo card for 2026. Some of you guys are supposed to be single. Okay. No feelings attached is out here. Okay. You know what? For 2026, if you are in your go girl, if you're in your bag era, I can see why you don't have any attachments, or why attachments within love isn't your focus. Because it's building seasons, you know. But the no feelings attached, the second message I was getting is, it kind of confirmed what I had said earlier when I had said, like, this is going to be more so of you reacting and moving with logic more so than with your feelings. Yeah. I have reading between the lines out here. So take what you need, leave what you don't. But I just have a yes card that's just right here. It's so fucking random, but maybe if you've been getting messages that love is entering into your life, or like love is on your bingo card, like maybe this is your confirmation, like this one is for you. But for those that, I guess, if you want to be single, you can stay single. I think it's just a choice. Yeah. Cali is on the board, Florida is on the board, and Walt Disney. This is your confirmation. Go to California. Go to Florida. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come by the office is in reverse. So this feels like a personal trip, but I don't want to specify. Let me get out of one person's energy. Some of you guys could just be going to Disneyland in 2026. Whether if it's for yourself, whether it's for your kids. But I do think it's possible. Okay. Keeping up with your maintenance, beauty maintenance, regimen, getting your nails done, 2026. Yeah. 2026 though, I do feel like if you guys have had any anxious attachments to like old connections, I'm craving you came out in reverse, which makes me think of like, I don't think you're going to be craving that person anymore. And I don't know why I want to clap my hands for that. Finally removing who needs to be removed. Finally, yeah. You said, I've been wanting to visit my sis in Cali. Yeah, I think you should. And Kiara, you already know. Yeah, I'm sad is in reverse. So 2026 is not a sad year for you. Yeah. I just feel like y'all are in y'all logical era. I'm gonna be honest. Don't be scared. Move on is in reverse. But you're not in the past no more. So I think a lot of you guys in 2025, like because if you're watching me right now, like we're still in 2025, right? But I want to say that 2025, guys, pay attention to the things that Spirit is really removing out of your energy in this moment. The reason why is because I really feel like by 2026, there's nothing you need to move on from. Like you're refreshed, all the old is removed, the book was written, like the chapter is done, like, and if you guys have been feeling that, because some of you guys are feeling it, like, what is going wrong with me? What is these emotions? Like, it's almost as though Spirit is shaking you to the core to be like, yeah, you're done with this. We're gonna put a ribbon on this. 2026 feels as though you're not in your past, you're moving on. And when memories pop up, because memories pop up, you reflect on it. Why is this popping up? I want to give you guys a real example from Charlie's personal life. This Mercury retrograde, there was a person that popped up in my energy, and he's been far removed out of my energy for some time, I'm gonna be honest. But I feel the need to give this example because it's gonna help somebody. His name kept popping up, his car kept popping up, like, and I'm just like, Spirit, I done already did this. We done did this before. What do you want for me to, what are you trying to show me? Like, what are you trying to get through? Why is this person trying to come through so bad? Because I'm like, Spirit, you don't let people come through unless there's something that needs to be dealt with within that. And Spirit told me right then and there, like right then and there, that this was his spirit team making amends with me. Wanted to make amends with me. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, to my spiritual bodies, y'all know we here. But to my non-spiritual people, let me break it down to you. Sometimes people can contact you in the 5D before they contact you in the 3D. And the 5D energy is energies you can't see. It's just what you feel. It's like what you feel on the outskirts. 3D is like it's physically here. You're physically texting people, calling people. Spirit brought this person's name up because his energy needed to make amends with me based off of how he treated me. And notice I did not say I reached out to that person. Notice that, hi Octavia, notice that I did not say that I was upset with that person. Notice that like it didn't trigger anything. I'm just like, why do y'all keep showing me this man's fucking name? Like, why does he keep popping up? I'm like, I didn't overreact, but I didn't underreact. I went to Spirit And the biggest thing is that from that, I'm like, okay, if you want to make amends, we can make amends. We could be done. But the spirit team came to me and said, no, we want to apologize on his behalf because you were pure to this person. You gave to this person. You were light to this person. You did exactly what it is that you were supposed to do with this person. You were that light to this person. And although that person did not reveal all the darkest of nights that that person was battling with, you were that to them. So we are giving you your flowers. Sincerely, your energy team, or from his spirit team. And the reason why we're giving this to you is because he is such in his divine masculine that he's never going to come back and he's never going to apologize to you, and you're never going to see him. And that's okay, because we don't really need you to reconcile with this person. We just want to let you know we acknowledge what you do. We acknowledge the love that you gave out, that you dished out. We acknowledge that you were there for him when he was scared. But because of his actions, and I don't know why I feel like this is like a work. This feel like a little work, a little email. But because we acknowledge your actions and we acknowledge your efforts, it was not in vain. Sincerely, blank spirit team. And after I received that message, I was able to just be like, thank you for my flowers, and you're off. Now, of course, the other energy is, and I'm gonna leave it there because I don't even want to dive into that. But for some reason, guys, I want you to use that example, my own personal life example, and I want you guys to embody that and realize that sometimes when memories pop up, or a person pops up, or you know, the remnants of the person pops up, it's not for you to go backwards. It's just for you to just make your amends, not to be upset, not to be angry, not to even still feel love. Like, it's just for you to just be peaceful, neutral. It's just to kind of get you back to as if this person never existed. Not in a disrespectful way. Not in a distasteful way. None of that. Just it's as if you never met that person. And then once you got your power back, then you move on. But I think that something within this energy, if there's memories popping up, I just feel as though, or if there's people popping up, check in with your spirit team to see what's the reason why their energy is popping up. Don't be afraid. 10 toes down 2026, y'all. Don't be afraid if somebody pops up, if you run into somebody, if their energy, or if they start calling your phone and shit. Don't be like, oh my God, what is this? Just sit with it and ask, is there something I need to feel? Do I still have feelings? Now, because me in that situation, in my personal example, I don't have feelings for that person. I knew that it wasn't me trying to recreate something. I knew that it was that person trying to reach out to me. But if you are in a situation and a memory pops up, and you still feel some type of attachment to a person, deal with that. Sit with that. Reflect on that. Why is there still love there? If you haven't spoken to a person in a long time, why is there still chemistry there? Why do you still fantasize that person? Or why do you still feel like their energy? You know, sometimes it's not just about you going and doing a cord cutting or just removing their energy altogether. Really check in with, okay, what was the life lesson that I was supposed to learn from this person? Reflect on it. And I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, after you do the checks and balances of why that person is still in your energy, then you get your power back. You get your balance back. You get your strength back. You get all of it back. But don't be afraid. Okay? Now, get ready for 2026. Alright? Now, I know my phone. Yeah, my phone about to die. So let me hurry up. You said thank you for that example, because that is what I've been feeling lately. User 5678910. I'm glad. Whenever Spirit tells me to use a personal example from my real life, y'all, I use the example not to bash people, not to like project onto you guys. I always give an example because something within that example is related. Okay? And you said stay out of my Kool-Aid. I'm out of it, babes. Listen, I'm out of it. Now, y'all, I'm getting out of here. Get ready for 2026. Because it is going to be a year to remember. But it's gonna be one that's gonna, baby, it's one that's gonna push you forward. All right, now I'm getting out of here. I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Again, just a reminder, for the rest of the month of November, I am doing half off of my readings. If you guys want to dive into your own personal life, your own personal business, if you want further guidance into 2026 on specifically your path, because guys, this is a collective reading. So I always say take what you need, leave what you don't. But biggest takeaway is that if you're like, Charlie, I want something like a deep dive on me, reach out to me. You can either book me on my website. Like if you already booked readings, you know I'm the, baby, you know who I am. But for those that are new, if you're like, Charlie, this is something I want to try, reach out to me. Getting a reading is not something that you have to be convinced into. It's just something that, like, if you feel called to it, you're called to it. And if you're not, no hard feelings. But for those that have not heard from me, guys, I will be taking December off. But I do have videos that are going to be posted during December, so I won't be away. But yeah, that's it. All right. Hi, 99. Now I'm getting the hell out of here. All right. Now y'all be good. Charge y'all phones, because I gotta go do that. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later. Okay.